Hello and welcome to Abenteuer und Allrad, the largest RV 4x4 off-road camping show in the world. And here in this video I'm going to show you the offer from Volkswagen. So this is a tent which has the VW campers in it, and what I'm going to do is to have a walk around and a bit of a natter about what each vehicle is. And so we'll start off with this here, Terra Camper, which Terra Camper has a style of a modular approach using boxes large. I don't know if that's a fair way of putting things, but you put your storage in these boxes and the bed sort of goes over the top. Now let's have a look at that in another way by sticking the camera around here. So you've got these boxes down here with your stuff in, or it could be the fridge, it could be your battery in, infrastructure parts, and then the bed goes over the top. You might say, well, that takes a lot of work every day, sort of putting things backwards and forwards. Yes, it will take a bit of work, but then again, it's a VW camper, a VW bully with a snorkel, so that has to be expected, that a bit of work. Let's have a look at the other one as well. No, we won't, because there's people there. And right, so the next one we come to is Wavecamper, which has just changed ownership. And so with the high roof here, or the tent in the roof as in here, hello. And we'll have a stick this through around the corner. Of course, I went to their production plant in Schwabische Alb at St. Johann, southern Germany, and I filmed these things, but that was last year. But anyway, it'll be very similar from then, high quality equipment, and something like this will cost 89,000 euros. And anyway, so let's now here we go, this thing from Teranga, which is very odd. It looks a bit like something military at the back. So you've got the front bit's the VW, but as you come to the back, you see it's on two axles, and it's a big box which has been stuck on the back, more or less. So if there's no one in here, I'll just stick this through the door if no one's in, and you get an idea. Isn't that original? Presumably the toilet, which in this case is a composting toilet, would actually come with a wall. Oh, it does come with a wall. The wall is up there. That's a great place for carrying a coffee machine, which comes with espresso ristretto, cafe speciale, and a coffee. So anyway, so that gives you an idea. But the advantage of something like this is, of course, the shape. There's a door there as well. What's the door used for? Let's have a look. Can you? Maybe you can get in between one and the other. How much does this cost? 180,000. Now, but the thing about the door, sorry, the box shape is this. Look, because it's a box, it's easier to build things with inside. And right, let's go have a look at this one here, which is it's a California, this one, VW T61 California Beach. What's this look like? Okay, right, it's got one gas ring. It's got a new sink. I haven't seen that sink like that before. Is that a sink? Is it a sink without a plug or drainage? Well, that's a novelty. Anyway, there must be a new way of getting rid of the water. Right, fish are here, octopus, and also went to their place the same day as I went to St. Johann, and somebody looking at that, so we won't be doing that one, but I've done it in the past. And here we have another modular approach system to the use of the VW. Right, multi-camper. Oh, look at this here. So now we've got an extension here. No, it's not an extension, there are bags outside. I thought it was a slide out. Oh well. And so multi-variant foam, a VW California Ocean. This thing here costs 85,000 or 84,000. And right, so it's a sort of VW campervan. You've got your fridge there, you've got your cooker there, and sink here. One thing I would say though, this is much nicer. The design of it is very attractive, I think, compared to what it was. And when I was driving something like this, although admittedly mine was built in 1992, but that really is quite elegant. And there's a look at the back. So here's a new California. So this is effectively it. It's a car which you can sleep in. So VW Caddy California. There we have the the Grand California, which is the most exported RV from Poland. Now it's manufactured in Poznan at the VW plant there, and anyway, there's people in it, but I have filmed it in the past, so but I might come back and film that again later. This is the California beach. And here we have a multi-van. This thing here, front runner. Oh, these, what do you call these things? Roll bars, I think they are. Okay, right, well that's just a tent. It's a car, a fancy car, 4x4 one, with a tent on the roof. This thing here, travel box. So this looks pretty interesting in my opinion. The trailer at the back, on the top. And if we can get in, I'll stick the camera around the door. No, I won't, because there's people in there, but we'll have to have a look at that a bit later. But what this has got is this wonderful panoramic door, window, if you like, at the back, and a lot of space inside. Oh, well, get in now. Huge amount of space at the back there. The enormous bed, induction heating, which a large battery pack, comes with an enormous lounge for a vehicle of this type. It's got heating in here as well, as you can see. So the electric heater's on because it's so cold, and this toilet in here, washroom, which also is pretty large. I think this is a particularly attractive piece of equipment, actually. And here's the VW Bully version of it. Travel van, there you go. So what this stands out with having this unit, sticks out a bit more in that type of a shape. One burner, tiny sink, and they've got the smallest electric fridge. Let's go to the next one. This is camping box, and okay, well, what this has got is the box is at the back. here. So something like this. Number of companies now they build things like this. QQQ. And I have here, I put up a video of this quite recently, and so these things which sort of slide out, and under it, for example, you have your water, you can have, it'll be a fridge possibly to go in there as well. But the thing about these things though is they can take a lot of weight. I'm sort of pressing down on it just because this is the one that doesn't take a lot of weight, but it really will, it's supposed to take a lot of weight. Anyway, here's a space camper modular system, which is there you have a look. What's it? Oops. The camera's going off on its own. And table there. It comes all sorts of things. You can have a kitchen that comes out, turns round, and all sorts of other things. But here is a particularly interesting one. Here's one which is in action, and this one here. This couple have been using it to live in now for 2 years, and you can find out all about their story living in this rather small space camper in a different video. But anyway, so let's move on. And okay, Road Ranger. Okay, there you have a tent in the roof, air top. Now this thing here, the Geocab, which I thought one of the, definitely one of my favourite vans, some 2018 one, which is the year I first saw it in, and the Cora version, and okay, we could even have a look at it. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll have a look at it inside, and thank you. And thank you. And so, right, we've got the living bit over here. We've got the sleeping bit there, but the clever bit in this is how the shower works and the bathroom. So this comes out like that. This I can do with one hand. I can't do it with one hand. I'm trying. So there you've got the toilet down there, which you can't see at the moment. This comes up, and the toilet is here. There was a restaurant in Warsaw called Sarina, had a toilet like this, but it was meant to be a Russian toilet from the 19th century. But yeah, so gives you all of this space, which can be used as a shower. You've got a tray down there.
Yeah,
maybe you want
to flip up the floor.
Yes, and maybe if you want to say anything else about it. Shall I come out and you can show the floor flip up. So I did it in the wrong order.
Yeah, das hat to be closed, and then switch this up. There we go.
And there
we close the door.
Yeah, and so there we have the. Yeah. So
it's not clean. Sorry for this.
No, that's normal. I mean, it's, yeah, my shoes also aren't clean, but it's a lot of mud outside.
It is.
Yeah, but no, this is it's a great van. So I'll come back later and do a longer video on it.
Yeah.
So
please do this.
And right, good. So we'll go to the next one, which is here you are, Experience Off-Road Racing 4x4. Oh, there it is. Well, I think I'm not too certain what they're offering, but I'll come and help myself to their sweets a bit later. And right, back onto the VW, the Sequel Profi. What's this? California Beach 4Motion. Well, I can see that at least the brakes work on it. And oh, we have this rather attractive looking exterior. Now, it's not often you get one as attractive as that. Let's just see if the door's open. If the door is open, I shall open it. Grand California 680 4Motion. Doesn't look like a Grand California. Oh, and I can't open it, but never mind. So we're not getting in that one. But it does have a a pleasant exterior. Doesn't look like a Grand California, but if that's what it says it is, that's what it is. Good, so there you have it. There you have the VW, the off-road selection of vehicles at Abenteuer und Allrad for this year, 2021, and so the 2022 range of these vehicles. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you found that of interest, and so all the best from me in Bad Kissingen, Germany.